Well, we arrived at Hooge crater. It's a museum. There's some trenches. It's obviously a genuine crater.
Just as a sense of perspective, we literally, a couple hundred yards ago, passed Hill 62, Sanctuary Wood.
We did go and have a look in the museum, and it's quite interesting. Lots of pieces of artillery.
Oh, you found it interesting. You'll find
artillery shells. There were, like, you know, mock-ups of trenches and various things, all sorts of stuff. Hand grenades, duck boards. We walked onto some duck boards. There's barbed wire, screw pickets, loads of stuff. It's well worth it. How much was it?
About €9 each.
Yeah, it was
maybe.
€9 each. No, Hooge mine crater.
Hooge.
We're a bit confused, and I guess we'll find out now, won't we? Google tells us it's there, and another bit of Google tells us it's filled in, but we'll have to have a snoop around and find out for ourselves.
Look, this was originally the site of the chateau, and obviously had to be rebuilt after the war, and it's now a hotel.
Well, it was held by the British Army headquarters.
It was at one time,
Yeah.
So there you go.
So
Follow the signs. Ah,
right.
Look down here. Oh no, that's. Oh. Ah yes, there is something down here. Look,
do you have to pay?
doesn't look like. Doesn't look like it.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, so.
Bit of shattered.
Oh. Yeah.
Shell.
Yeah, shattered shell there.
Oh, we'll pay. Where do you pay? Gift
Where do you
box.
pay?
Put it in there.
Is it a honesty box?
Yeah.
Gift box? Oh, that's all right.
So it's just
Well, it's just up from the...
€1 per person. That's not bad, is it?
No, it's just up from the Hooge Crater Museum.
Yeah. And it's in the grounds of the hotel.
Yeah. So let's have a
Put
little
that in.
walk down here
You
then.
can choose to download the brochure or just look.
Right,
Ah, here we are. Look, this is the original hotel. Sorry, chateau, I should say.
The chateau.
Chateau before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to give you an idea of how much was left of it, X marks the spot of where you are now. So that is where the hotel was.
Blimey.
And that's it in 1915. And that was it 1919.
Right, well,
So not a lot of it left. In fact, nothing of it left, is there?
several pictures on here. So let's take a walk down here. Come on then. Us. So from what we've researched a bit is that on the 19th of July 1915, this is when the Hooge crater was created, and one of my relatives that I'm going to go and see at the Menin Gate, well, is remembered on the Menin Gate. He died he died in the July of 1915, so I'm wondering if he is part of this offence. So you see, I've not been able to do an awful lot of research about the recent ones that I've found. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and this is what we're looking at now.
We'll go back round and walk around those bits here.
Yeah, but you can't get past this point here. There we go. So this is what they must mean by it being filled in then. It's just filled in with water.
Well, I think maybe, because we've never seen this before, we've never had a chance to visit this before, so I think it's only been recently open to the public, because previously we've not been able to see it. But that looks to me like it's either two craters or it's been landscaped.
If you look over there, looks like some blockhouses of some kind there as well, doesn't
There's one
there?
here behind you as well, if you look behind you.
There's one there, isn't there? And also down here, that's a Livens projector. So shall we?
Yeah, head in. Another screw picket here.
And have a look in there. Yeah, there's a screw picket there.
Another one here.
Yeah. It's good how they managed to still utilise them, isn't it?
Well, I think it's part of the display, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it makes more sense to have them there holding that up, because it looks more apart.
Yeah, I
doesn't it?
suppose so, yeah. There's a huge
Pile of artillery shells.
shells down there.
We've even got one here as a doorstop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what have we got down here?
I would say that these blocks that we're now walking on are probably part of a kind of road system, possibly from the First World War.
Do you reckon? How do you reckon?
Well,
How do you know that?
It's not dissimilar to that one at Spurn Point.
Spurn Point?
Spurn Point, the roadway.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you think, they interlock or something?
I'm not sure, but I think that they are. Yes, they will be, won't they? Because they've got that indentation on that side, so on that side they'll have a
Yeah. Come on.
opposite to what an indentation is. Right, let's have a look. So,
Do you think they're what we're going? It's
Livens.
yeah. I think the little projectile
And we're on
things,
a
aren't
small piece of railway on a carriage. It's like a what do they call them? Light railway that they built.
they? Interesting.
Mm.
Cartwheel thing there or something. I don't know.
No, this is good. Look at this.
Oh, what's this? What have we got here?
Well, it looks a bit murky, a bit muddy. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, can you go in there? Is
You
it
can.
safe?
Oh well, yeah. Don't stand. Just stand in the middle of that, though.
Where?
On that plank. On that.
Oh, right.
Right, come in.
Hang on. Might get a bit dark in here.
And it's very soggy.
How do I get in?
We'll just step onto this with me.
Oh my
No, I
God.
won't be able to go on them. But
I will.
oh, well, you know.
It can't be that deep, can it?
Oh,
Good grief. It's getting dark in here, so hang on a second. I'll just have to. I can't stand up straight. Yeah, there's a light I'm filming into, but I can't really do out about that.
Good, you can stand over here.
There's a couple of inches of water here.
Yeah.
That looks a bit murky. There's a screw picket down there by you.
Where? Under the water?
You see it? No, on that where you are. You can't see it. There's some shells there. You can't really see anything.
Screw picket, where?
Oh, never mind.
I can't see it. Come on then.
I can see them. There's even some steps up this way. Oh, here, look. I can just make them out there. Like, ow, I've just bumped my head. Oh, let me out.
That was built in the winter of 1915, 1916.
What was?
This was built in the winter of 1915/16. It pushed the British troops back to the Menin Road 50 metres away. The entrance to the bunker, therefore, was vulnerable to British fire, and to protect it, the Germans built an L-shaped porch that we see here today. That's this. Note how the side of the bunker was ravaged by hundreds of bullets and pieces of shrapnel as it was recaptured by the British in July 1917. The Hooge crater originated on 19th of July 1915. It was a result of an underground mine detonated. A specially formed tunnel company of the Royal Engineers had burrowed 65 metres to a position beneath a German strongpoint and planted nearly 2 tons of ammonal, the most powerful explosive of the time. The resulting crater was immediately rushed and occupied by the British infantry. Approximately 500 Germans were killed in the explosion. The underground war was conducted with great skill and bravery by both sides, and yet remains an aspect of the Great War that most people are unaware of. In 1916 alone, the Allies had 20,000 men involved in underground mining operations. At the far side of the craters, you will see another bunker. This one is German and faces towards Ypres. It was built in 1917. So that's why it's such a funny shape. It's actually 4 craters
Right.
that have been repeatedly blown.
Did it say it was the 175th Tunnelling Company?
Sorry?
Did it say something about the 175th Tunnelling Company?
I don't think so.
So I think it was them that did it.
It doesn't say. Royal
Oh, well.
Engineers, just the Royal Engineers.
Shall we go around over here?
Yeah.
Just go this way?
I was going to go that way and finish on the bridge.
All right, we'll go this way. So I'm going to walk around this crater, aren't we? You don't want to fall in that.
Looks a bit green, doesn't it?
Yeah. Look at all this stuff here. Coiled up barbed wire that's never been used. Various shells and screw pickets, wheels. Look at this. All sorts of stuff. All these behind you here, look.
Right, I've got something here for you. Poison gas attack at Ypres a few months earlier when the Germans unleashed liquid fire for the first time. If you look at this down here, this picture below, that's very much like the one that was in the museum, isn't it?
And that's the Livens. Look at that. That's to protect them from gas, isn't it? That's when they're being blinded.
Permanently.
Yeah. Oh. All sorts of stuff around here. Isn't there?
Yeah. There must be just millions of tons of this stuff all underground.
Well, there must be loads more.
Well, yeah, everywhere.
Has to be.
Well, you look, every time we're here we see a load ploughed up by the farmers.
We do, don't we? Oh, look, we've got a sheep.
Not bothered though, look.
I don't think,
Used to people.
I don't think it'll bother me.
And then there's this apparently the German blockhouse.
Is this the German one?
Oh, that one is as well actually. They're both. I think
All
both-
right.
Yeah. Unless it's the British one. Can't
One's the
think
British and one's the German.
Ah, yes.
That's what it said.
Yes, that's right. Because
That one
that's
right
why they
over
put
there.
that L-shaped extension on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That one
they're
over there is the British one and that's the German one.
No, that's the German one. That's the German one.
I'm really confused.
Remember little spikes on the heads were building it. So that's the German one, this is the British one. That's why they built the L-shaped porch on the front to protect them against gunfire when they came out.
Confused. I don't know whether it's us or there's conflicting information. So there's the trenches here. Are these original trenches? Is it original trench line? Does it tell you?
Sure. Have a read. While you're scanning it round, I will go and have a read.
Actually, didn't it say it was the original front line?
Yeah, this front line trench was initially built by the Germans in early 1915 and was captured by British troops on the 19th of July the same year, as the Germans were pushed back 50 metres after the first mine was detonated. 11 days later, at 3:15 on the 30th of July, the Germans regained the position with the help of flamethrowers, their new terror weapon. This was the first time that British troops had ever faced flamethrowers, and in the chaos and the darkness they were driven back to just over the Menin Road. 10 days later the tide of battle turned yet again, and the trench was retaken by the British, with the Germans then digging in where the waterside now stands. It was in this attack that steel helmets were first used. After preparing for 6 weeks, an attempt was made by the British to capture the German trenches. Early in the morning of the 25th of September, thousands of men went over the top from this trench and others to the side of it. The attack failed and 4,000 men were lost.
Is it original?
Well, it's on the site of the original. It's not clear on whether it's.
Reconstructed in the
And the-
exact same place, or
Yeah, it's not clear. But
right?
given that the metal here, this heavily corrugated.
Don't walk on it.
No, I'm not going to. This heavily corrugated protection looks genuine. So they've either it looks to me like they may have re-excavated it, but it was already here. Because if you look in the bottom of the trench, you can actually see some duckboarding.
Oh yeah.
And I think they may have re-excavated it, but obviously as they've re-excavated it, they've unearthed things like these pieces of corrugated iron and such like. So I'd say it was genuine from that point of view.
You think so?
Yeah, well they've all had to.
I'm not going to go far, it's too muddy.
This feels as genuine as Sanctuary Wood does, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Oh my God! Let me jump! Heck. Oh, I'm easily startled. So, let's go as far as we can.
Ooh,
What's up? What's that? Oh, I don't know if I can get any further. It's really deep mud.
well it's not necessary.
Let's have a peek round here. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. Yeah, there's water there and that mud is really deep because of the footprint that goes right deep. But oh, there we go. And you're worse because you're in sandals.
Oh, yep.
Oh, what's this? Look at this.
What are you looking at?
This. What's that? That must be something to do with it all.
It's a very heavy piece of iron in a Y shape.
It's something like a shovel or something.
No, it's different.
Entrenching tool.
No, that's very heavy. That's a metal flat plate, and then that's some sort of support. It could be some sort of tunnel support or anything.
Well, come on then. You're just treading some sheep poo.
Did I?
Honestly. You never watch where you walk.
Oh well.
Look at all this at side.
I know.
Can you imagine just, you're doing your garden or whatever and find all that lot.
Tanks got bogged down very quickly because of the conditions.
Well, let's go over this bridge. Do you think this bridge might have been original to the chateau?
No.
Don't you?
No, for definite. Well, for one thing, they've used that same block work that they used to construct the blockhouse with.
Well, never mind.
But also, if you think about it, why would this have been here? Because the crater
Oh,
wasn't here.
exactly, yeah. Don't know why I said
So they would have
that.
put let's put a bridge over the over where there is going to be a crater. But sir, won't that be obliterated when they detonate the mine? Oh yeah. Maybe we'll wait till after.